I was in Target yesterday buying an Easter dress for my daughter. And as I walked through the children's section, there was a woman that was looking at overalls. I don't know where she was at. Anyway, and she had on the most awesome pants. And I just turned to her and I said, I adore your pants. And she turned around and she laughed and she said, oh my gosh, there's such a story behind these pants. And she said, I shouldn't even tell you, but I actually split my pants this morning and had to run into Walmart and buy new pants. And I was like, you got those pants at Walmart? And she goes, absolutely. And I was like, they are awesome. They look fantastic. And she said, thank you. And she walked off. And you've probably heard me talk before about one of my favorite strategies to boost my happiness when I'm not having a great day, or just to literally help bring brightness to other people, is to compliment them. And that most of the time when I set out to try to make someone else's day, it ends up making my day possibly more than it does theirs. And that instance yesterday was a perfect example. And yes, I'm actually sitting outside Walmart right now and I'm going to go in and find those pants. I'll drop a link in the comment if I find them. But my question, that example yesterday made me think. So as a woman, it's very easy for me to compliment other women on what they're wearing, something they're doing, something they're saying. And it's not that I don't compliment men, but I generally only compliment men that I know. I'll compliment complete female strangers on the street, but I only compliment men that I know. Or if I do say something to men that I don't know, it'll be like, I'm so sorry. Could you tell me where you got those pants? I've been looking for something like that for my husband, right? I give context to it. And part of that, I'm not saying that I should or should not do that. I'm just saying that's just part of how I feel. But it made me think, for men, because I don't know, so I'm asking those of you watching that have any insight, because I would love to learn. For men, is this a strategy that you can use? When you are out and maybe you're not having the best day and you think, this Wendy Girls, I've heard her talking and saying that if you want to help boost your happiness, a great way to do it is help boost the happiness of someone else. As men, can you do that? What does that look like? Is it weird if you walk up to a stranger, probably male or female, and compliment them? And what does that look like? And I can make assumptions in my head about, if a strange man walked up to me and complimented me. But what does that look like for men? So if you have any thoughts, if you have any insights, I would love to hear them, because it'll help me as I continue on this path of figuring out how to best increase our self-belief. Y'all have a great day.